Howdy, inebriates. This is an ad hoc instant posting brought about by disappointment, shame, self-disgust, you name it. Let's go into what happened, shall we? For the last couple of days now, maybe 3 or 4 days actually, to be fair to myself, I've been suffering from severe toothache, and I went to one dentist about a week ago who did a filling in the offending tooth but messed it up, so I was left with an even bigger problem pain wise, which was gradually spreading to from my lower jaw to my upper jaw and through my face and whatever, you know. The day before yesterday was a day spent without any food at all, but I did have an appointment with another dentist close by that I knew was good quality. So I went in there and incredibly stressed out. I hate dentists. I'll cover that in a separate video about what happened when I was about 5 years old, but that's not for today. I went in there and got examined, and initially I thought there were 2 faulty teeth, one in the lower jaw and one in the upper jaw, but you know, she took some x-rays and banged around a little bit and told me that I had 2 choices. Number 1, it's a root canal, and that would necessitate a crown, which is very expensive. It's about $1,000 over here. Number 2 is just yank the thing out of my head. So I instantly said, just yank it out of my head, even though I was really scared. You know, my God, having a tooth out all comes back to my childhood. Anyway, she did, and it was completely painless, and it was done in about, including waiting for the injections to take effect. And notice I say injections, waiting for those to take effect. It was all done in about 10 minutes. The actual yanking out of the head was done in less than 5. So, much relieved, I went home and I made the instant decision that I was gonna treat myself to a shot of whiskey after more than 5 months sober, because I just had enough. I've been stressed out by quite a few things lately, and I just had enough. It was the end of the road for me. So I, in my drinks cabinet, there was about 3/4 of a bottle of whiskey. So I poured myself one, and was watching the TV and whatever. And then by the time it came to bedtime, I drunk everything. I drunk the lot. And I went to bed and seemingly instantaneously woke up this morning very anxious and almost blind. And one thing that I've not said about the effects of alcohol on me is it severely disrupts my vision. I'm not going to go into it, A, because I don't want any comments, and B, because I'm a bloody hypochondriac. But I've had it before, and those effects usually go away in a couple of hours, but this was really worse than anything I'd had before. But thank God, it's gone away now, knock on wood. But if you saw my last video of about 3 or 4 days ago, 5 months sober, you would have remembered me saying that I was going to set myself a test over Christmas to see whether I was just, a guy with a drinking problem or an alcoholic. And as far as I'm concerned, I've answered that question now. I'm an alcoholic. So this Christmas drinking is now canned. It's not going to happen, which is a good thing. You'll remember that 2 Christmases ago I started drinking on Christmas Eve, and on the first day I fell arse over tit and hurt myself badly, and that was the end of the Christmas drinking right there and then. But this year it's ended before it started. I'm an alcoholic, I can't drink, finished. So anyway, a quick update. I'm hungover now. My heart is pounding, all the old symptoms, I'm slightly desperate. I'm incredibly ashamed of myself, and the clock starts again. Well, it's not going to start again. I'm going to add 1 day to my calendar, and the next video in the series, which may be the last, will be 6 months sober, or 6 months minus a day. I'll be honest. Anyway, cheerio.